Ladies and gentlemen, the processional of the 121st Spring Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair A.G. Rudd, bearing the university mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Taylor Christensen, the president of Associated Students of Washington State University, and Melanie Thornton, president of the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This is the third and final of 3 ceremonies being held today. This ceremony recognizes students from the Carson College of Business, with 502 undergraduates, 3 masters, 66 MBAs, and 8 doctoral graduates. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, with 252 undergraduates, 13 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. The College of Education, with 242 undergraduates, 35 masters, and 14 doctoral graduates. And the College of Nursing, with 37 undergraduates and 2 doctoral graduates. There are a total of 1,032 undergraduates, 118 masters, and 26 doctoral students, representing 57 different degree fields. 93 students received their degrees online through the global campus, and 53 are from other WSU campuses. In addition to the ceremonies being held here today, WSU Spokane and the College of Pharmacy held ceremonies for their graduates earlier this week. WSU Tri-Cities and Vancouver campuses held their ceremonies earlier today. And this evening, the College of Veterinary Medicine will hood their professional candidates, and WSU Everett will honor their graduates next Saturday, May 13th. We proudly salute all WSU graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Platform Party is now entering the Coliseum. William Andrzejewski, Dean, Graduate School. Joyce Griffin Sobel, Dean, College of Nursing. Chip Hunter, Dean, Carson College of Business. Kathy McKay, Dean of Students. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Bruce Pinkleton, Interim Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Michael Trevison, Dean, College of Education. Ray Acuna Luna, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Diane Kolb, President, Alumni Association. Dennis Moten, President, Associated Students of Washington State University Global Campus. John Gardner, Vice President, University Advancement and Chief Executive Officer, WSU Foundation. Mary Jo Gonzalez, Vice President, Student Affairs. Christopher Keene, Vice President, Research. Sashi Pillay, Vice President, Information Technology Services and Chief Information Officer. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Brett Blankenship, Regent. Scott Carson, Regent. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President. And Kirk Schultz, President, Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and sign bearers please lower your signs. Will the audience please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University alma mater. We will be led by vocal performance major Kaya Fife. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And now, please extend a warm Cougar welcome to Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Well, let's get started with a Go Cougs, and let's see if we can make sure our friends in Seattle can hear us. So go Cougs. You know, we had to do that a couple times on the early graduations. You all have got it. I'm not sure what you've been doing in preparation for graduation, but welcome. Good afternoon. As president of Washington State University, I'd like to welcome this graduating class of 2017 to the 121st Spring Commencement Ceremony, and thank you for attending this truly joyous occasion. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of our great university. We honor students from around the state, the nation, and the world on reaching this important milestone in their lives. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these men and women attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be with us here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to one of the senior members of the Board of Regents, Scott Carson. Let me invite Regent Carson to come forward at this time.
Thank you, President Schultz. Hello and welcome, students. It's indeed an honor to be here with you today and celebrate the success and accomplishments of the last several years. On behalf of Regent Blankenship and myself, the Board of Regents of Washington State want to tell you how proud we are of what you have accomplished. Congratulations, go forward and be successful. Thank you.
Commencement is always a special event, and behind every student is a supporting cast. At this time, would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand and remain standing? These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to our university. Let's recognize all of these employees and thank them for their contribution to the success of our graduates in Washington State University. Please join me in a big round of applause. Please be seated. So, in order to keep the graduation kind of moving along and feeling good, we also have a little bit of an audience participation part of graduation here today. So, one of the things that I'll do is I'll call out different groups, and I'm going to ask you to stand as I call out the different groups. So, to begin with, would all the Cougar moms please stand that are here today? We'd also like all the Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Everybody's got to stay standing, stay standing. And the Cougar dads. The Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers, please stand. Cougar husbands, wives, partners, family, friends, and children, please stand. Anybody who cheers for the Cougs against the Huskies, please stand. Well done. Thank you. You may be seated. I join everyone here in congratulating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. I now turn the program over to Dr. Daniel Bernardo, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University. Dan?
Well, good afternoon. I'm pleased to introduce Melanie Thornton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, your own Taylor Christensen, President of the Associated Students of Washington State University, Dennis Moten, President of the Associated Students of WSU Global Campus, and Diane Kolb, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Melanie?
I am here today to celebrate the graduate and professional students. Now, take a moment to realize that you are part of approximately 10% of the population to achieve this. You are also part of the only group motivated enough to be a student for at least 20 years. That motivation has driven you to be the best teachers, researchers, veterinarians, and students. And as students, you have been trained to question everything. You have questioned your field, your professors, your advisors, your peers, and sometimes even your sanity. And like you, I have some questions. Who are we? What are we about? How can we make a difference in this world? How do we work together? And how do we keep our balance in a world that is constantly in flux? The answers to your questions constantly change depending on where you are in life. And while life might always change, your desire to question will not. And as a graduate of Washington State University, your questions will continue to guide cutting-edge research, life-saving technological advances, social justice efforts, and your ability to contribute to the global community. To all the undergraduates, thank you for challenging us, teaching us, and learning with us. To the graduate and professional students of Washington State University, never forget what your efforts have meant to this great institution. Never give up on your aspirations and dreams, and never stop questioning. I admire you, I respect you, and I congratulate you. You make WSU proud. Go Cougs.
Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2017. I am honored to be with you today and I'm so proud how hard you have all worked to get to this moment. Each of you deserves to be celebrated. Thank you to the family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported all of us graduates through this journey and who walked alongside us till this point. Your love and support makes this celebration possible. To the graduates, do you remember the first moment when you first got here to WSU? The first time you walked on campus, when you looked around and everything was new and amazing? The historic red brick buildings towered over you and everything you saw made you feel really small? Think back to when you walked into your first college classroom and thought to yourself, what have I gotten myself into? Think back to the moment you said goodbye to your family. For many of us, it was the first time they left us on our own. Do you remember the feelings of overwhelming fear or the mix of anxiety and excitement at the start of a new season of your life? But do you also remember, as the semester moved forward, how quickly your confidence began to grow? How your passion for education sparked a fire inside of you? How you invested in and built friendships, some deeper than you had ever experienced? You took and hopefully aced a few tests, joined organizations, and began to see the world around you through a different perspective. Your fear had turned into a poise, and you felt a sense of self-assurance. You knew you could tackle colleges, despite the challenges it would bring. And now, as we sit here together, some of you may be experiencing some of the same feelings you experienced your first few days on campus. You may feel a sense of doubt of where life is going to lead you next, a fear that you aren't prepared, and uneasiness about the unknown that comes with the future. For some, today might feel like the end of some of the best moments of your life, the end of some friendships, the end of everything you've ever known for the past 4 or 5 years in Pullman, your home. And while this is the ending of a chapter, this is also the beginning of something so much greater. The word commencement means beginning or start, and that is exactly what we're celebrating today, the start of a new, terrifying yet thrilling chapter of our life. My hope is that you believe more than ever that when life gets too comfortable, you aren't growing. Being challenged is what sparks growth in our lives. Living a life in which you take bold risks is a life marked by exhilaration, joy, and immeasurable transformation. Coming to WSU, each of us has had a different experience. Some of you came here alone, some with a small group of friends, and some walked around campus and saw 5 people they knew right away. One of the most special things about today is that we are all leaving here together, all a part of the Cougar family. And this family isn't limited to the people sitting around you. It isn't limited to the city lines of Pullman. It expands all over the world. This family will always be with us no matter where we go. A dear friend who graduated from WSU 2 years ago said to me, "Too many of those people in those seats race off to climb the next mountain. I challenge you to take 1 week, maybe more, to celebrate the peak you're on. Enjoy this view because dang, you deserve it." My greatest hope for each and every one of us is that the challenges and triumphs we face during our collegiate experience continue to shape and influence wherever life takes us next. Enjoy this milestone today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. We have a lot to celebrate today. As always, go Cougs.
Finally you are here with family, friends, staff, and loved ones to celebrate. Today, this graduation serves as an opportunity to recognize the accomplishments which may have taken anywhere from 4 years to 40 years to complete. You have succeeded, you have persevered, you have survived, and now finally you get to celebrate. Finally, tomorrow when you wake, there will be a different feeling, one which questions, do I really have nothing left to turn in? Finally, no more deciding whether to sleep tonight or if an all-night study session is in order. Finally, free to be able to go see a movie or catch up on a favorite TV show. Finally, no more sweating and praying that you will receive the grade you are looking for. Finally, through all the work, through all the spouses, through all the kids, we finish writing those final speeches, of course asking for forgiveness because they are turned in late, just like this one. Finally, we will all be able to say that we are graduates of Washington State University. And finally, to sum it all up, we can say loudly and with pride, go Cougs!
Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2017. It is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar Alumni family, a family that is 200,000 strong. As president of the WSU Alumni Association, I encourage you to use this vast Cougar network to help you in your career and personal pursuits. You'll be pleasantly surprised to find out just how much Cougar alumni want to help you succeed. The Alumni Association has 53 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to connect and stay connected to your fellow Cougars wherever you go. We invite you to visit our Alumni Center, which is open today until 6 p.m. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougars, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell, celebrate your victory, and take advantage of the terrific photo opportunities at the Alumni Center. Once again, congratulations, and go Cougs!
Well, thank you, Melanie, Taylor, Dennis, and Diane. The seniors graduating today can tell you that their education at Washington State University was not simply about textbooks and tests. Student groups, activities, and events all contribute to a student's experience. Austin Rabinowitz Senior Scholarship Fund, WSU Foundation, has a few words for us about the 2017 gift to Washington State University. Austin.
Thank you, Provost Bernardo. I am proud to be graduating from Washington State University. I believe that each of us has been challenged to show our Cougar pride in a number of ways through our time here at WSU. I personally elected to show my pride by making a donation to the Senior Scholarship Fund. The Senior Scholarship Fund is a way for seniors to pay it forward and make the dreams of future Cougs come true, and I wanted to be part of that. Class of 2017, I ask that each of us continues to embody the Cougar spirit by showing our pride in many ways. You should attend future events, share your experiences with future Cougs, and one day when the time is right, give back to our alma mater in a way that is meaningful to you. For all the ways that you have been challenged and inspired during your time at WSU, and for the many lives you will inspire as WSU alumni, remember to always show your Cougar pride. Thank you, and go Cougs.
Well, thank you, Austin, and thank you, graduates. We are proud of the success of our students, and those carrying the college gonfalon banners today are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their high academic achievements, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Jasmine Holstrom, from the Carson College of Business, earning a bachelor's in business administration, management information systems. Okay. Trevor Williams, with a bachelor's in journalism and media production from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. And Sarah Carson, representing the College of Education and receiving a Bachelor's of Science in Athletic Training. And William Wolcott, receiving his degree in kinesiology and representing the Honors College. And finally, Beth Kurtz, from the College of Nursing, receiving her Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Congratulations to each of one of you for an outstanding job. And thank you. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the various honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by many of our graduating students. These symbols represent high academic achievement and membership with various prestigious academic organizations and groups. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of crimson and gray. Would the scholarship recipients President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of the National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. Now, so please remain standing. These are the honor students, so they follow directions perfectly. Any student who is the first university graduate in your family, please stand and remain standing. And students who are earning 2 or more degrees today, please stand and remain standing. And students who are receiving their degree through the global campus or another WSU campus, please stand and remain standing. And any student who is serving or served in our nation's armed forces or as a dependent, please stand. And finally, any student that can honestly admit there was maybe just one class they did not actually get to, please stand. All right. I think we have them all standing. Everyone, a round of applause for the 2017 graduates. You may be seated. For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for all those who we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by William Andreski, Dean of the Graduate School.
Thank you, Provost Bernardo. Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when I call your groups? Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, all PhDs, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Master of Arts, Master of Accounting, Master of Education, Master of Nursing, Master in Teaching. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
Graduates from the Carson College of Business will be presented by Dean Chip Hunter.
Will the candidates for the Carson College of Business Masters of Business Administration degree please stand? And will the undergraduate degree candidates for the Carson College of Business please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the degrees announced. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Interim Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? Thank you. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevison.
Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Education please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Nursing, the Nutrition and Exercise Physiology, and the Speech and Hearing Science programs, presented by Dean Joyce Griffin Sobel.
Will the candidates from the College of Nursing, the Nutrition and Exercise Physiology, and the Speech and Hearing Sciences program please stand? Small but mighty. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting the candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Nursing Practice please come forward? Susan Gill, Associate Professor and Chair, Department of Accounting, Carson College of Business, and Christopher Levins, Clinical Assistant Professor, College of Education, will announce the candidates' names. Diplomas will be presented by the Graduate School Dean William Andrewski and Associate Dean Jennifer LeBeau.
Sang-Yong Han, Doctor of Philosophy, Finance, hooded by Professor Jean Lai.
Charisse DeBerry, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought in Education, hooded by Professor Paula Groves-Price.
Hu Wong, Doctor of Philosophy, Finance, hooded by Professor David Whidbey.
Manin Moam, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought in Education, hooded by Professor Pamela Bettis.
Hoi Nu Min, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality and Tourism, hooded by Professor Jenny Kim.
Ing Shen Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy and Teaching, hooded by Professor Jane Kelly.
Binyawara Nadi Tanit Shinapha, Doctor of Philosophy, Information Systems, hooded by Professor Katie Joshi.
Rani Muthukrishnan, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy and Teaching, hooded by Professor Jane Kelly.
Majid Dagar, Doctor of Philosophy, Information Systems, hooded by Professor Katie Joshi.
David Martin, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy and Teaching, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Piat U, Doctor of Philosophy, Management, hooded by Professor Arvind Saim.
Joma Devik, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy and Teaching, hooded by Professor Joe Egbert.
Nara Jung, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, hooded by Professor John Cullen.
Sarah Devick, Doctor of Philosophy, Language, Literacy and Teaching, hooded by Professor Joy Egbert.
Brandon Gustafson, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, hooded by Professors Babu John Mariados and David Sprott.
Song Song Wang, Doctor of Philosophy, Teaching and Learning, hooded by Professor Joy Egbert.
Jared Brickman, Doctor of Philosophy, Communication, hooded by Professor Jessica Willoughby.
Yasser Aldosari, Doctor of Philosophy, Special Education, hooded by Professor Susan Banks.
Karen Cloninger, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Gordon Gates.
Nahal Kavan, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Phyllis Erdman.
Mary Templeton, Doctor of Education, Teacher Leadership, hooded by Professor Gordon Gates.
Arlene Orozco, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Xingya Liao.
Kimberly Shipley, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Family Nurse Practitioner, hooded by Professor Joyce Griffin Sobel.
Thea Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy, Pharmaceutical Sciences, hooded by Professor Hui Zhang.
Will the candidates for Master's and Master of Business Administration degrees please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Deans William Andrewski and Chip Hunter.
Kathleen Hawley, Master of Business Administration.
Michael McClenathan, Master in Teaching.
Christina Reef, Master of Business Administration.
Courtney Potter, Masters of Arts, Counseling.
Claire Francesca Pettinati, Master of Business Administration.
Martha Fairley, Master of Arts in Counseling.
Daniel Burke, Master of Business Administration.
Kelsey B. Hughes, Master of Arts, Counseling.
Ana Gabriela Fuentes, Master of Business Administration.
Lauren Dornquist, Master of Arts in Counseling.
John Lilly, Master of Business Administration.
Ismael Martinez Jr., Master of Arts, Counseling.
Chad Young, Master of Business Administration.
Kenneth Albright, Master of Arts, Counseling Psychology.
Alfonso Zavala, Master of Business Administration.
Ting-Yu Wang, Master of Arts in Counseling.
John Craddock, Master of Business Administration.
Amanda Harrington, Master of Arts, Counseling.
Shingyaz Khan, Master of Business Administration.
Eric Wright, Masters of Arts in Counseling.
David McDonald, Master of Business Administration.
Alexander Meister, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Matilda Boki Wallace, Master of Business Administration.
Rachel Wong, Master of Arts, Education.
Gerald Montiel, Master of Business Administration.
Daniel Boatwright, Master of Education, Curriculum, and Instruction.
Daniel Van Zanten, Master of Business Administration.
Allison Bowden, Master of Communication, Curriculum, and Instruction.
Michael Strassmeyer, Master of Business Administration.
Faraj Aljareh, Master of Arts in Education.
Ryan Pezaruski, Master of Business Administration.
Esmeralda Flores, Masters of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Evan Fiore, Master of Business Administration.
Jacqueline Thompson, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Renee Valley, Master of Business Administration.
Tiana Kelly, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Curtis Wilkins, Master of Business Administration.
Daria Ruggles, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Jonathan Murphy, Master of Business Administration.
Lori Aoki, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Kyla Moen, Master of Business Administration.
Gina Neese, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Logan Ayers, Master of Business Administration.
Hope Clicker, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Brianna Bosch, Master of Business Administration.
Philip Eggman, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Jordan Beck, Master of Business Administration.
Paul Sullivan, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Manny Ding, Master of Business Administration.
Sung Jin Park, Master of Accounting.
Yining Jiang, Master of Business Administration.
Angela Gray, Master of Accounting.
Chris Mason, Master of Business Administration.
Daniel Paganili, Master of Accounting.
Lindsay Thomas, Master of Business Administration.
Nick Squires, Master of Accounting.
Timothy White, Master of Business Administration.
Alyssa Maeda,
Zachary
Master
Shattuck,
of Arts and Communication.
Master of Business Administration. John Cruz, Master of Business Administration.
Joshua Tyler, Masters of Arts, Education.
Samuel Skidmore, Master of Business Administration.
Robert Willoughby, Master of Arts, Education.
John Anderson, Master of Business Administration.
Keanu Corvo, Master of Arts, Education.
Greg Garza, Master of Business Administration.
Hayase Yoshizumi, Master of Arts, Education.
Gina Rabel, Master of Business Administration.
Ethan Cobb, Master of Arts, Education.
Karen Cash, Master of Business Administration.
Gordon Anderson, Master of Arts, Education.
Clinton Timmerman, Master of Business Administration.
Jordan Bishop, Master of Arts, Education.
Brian Emerson, Master of Business Administration.
Kaylee Candy, Master of Arts, Education.
Edward Nolan, Master of Business Administration.
Kelly Forsyth, Master of Arts, Education.
Luke Hemphill, Master of Business Administration.
Jessica Reagan, Master of Arts, Education.
Tyler Apple, Master of Business Administration.
Corinne Headland, Master of Arts, Education.
Bijal Parikh, Master of Business Administration.
Alexa David, Master of Education, Education Leadership.
Muhammad Riaz, Master of Business Administration.
Anastasia Rarick, Master of Arts, Education.
Mustafa El-Mikahal, Master of Business Administration.
Lisa Valencourt, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Lori Kearing, Master of Business Administration.
Sioma Ease, Master of Arts, Education.
Richard Longres, Master of Business Administration.
Devontae Woodson, Master in Teaching.
Joshua Hawkinson, Master of Business Administration.
Kelsey Peterson, Master in Teaching Elementary.
Blake Martins, Master of Business Administration.
Leah Watts, Master in Teaching Elementary.
Christopher Rose, Master of Business Administration.
Elias Whitefoot, Master in Teaching Secondary.
Annie Lever, Master of Business Administration.
Jacob Seeby, Master in Teaching Secondary.
Charles Davenport, Master of Business Administration.
Catherine Vetter, Master of Education, Curriculum and Instruction.
Matthew Swanson, Master of Business Administration.
Andrea Wessel, Master of Arts and Education.
Gary Ellis, Master of Business Administration. Alexandria Murphy, Master of Business Administration. Zach DeSalvo, Master of Business Administration.
Presented on the north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the Carson College of Business. Presented on the south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates from the College of Nursing, College of Education, and the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Candidates, please come forward. Diplomas will be presented by Deans Chip Hunter, Joyce Griffin Sobel, Michael Trevison, and Interim Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
Taylor Christensen.
Natalie Hugner.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in accounting. Zachary Clark.
Haley Badeau.
Wendy Chang.
Anna Michelle.
Courtney Baumgardner.
Yesenia Palomares.
Brenda Lamb,
Jennifer McDowell,
Hayden Behan,
Beth Kerpis,
Sakara Mamiya,
Brianna Irvin,
Chad Elwell,
Jessica Richards,
Billy Tan,
Leah Beth,
Lauren Doderman,
Sonia Perez,
Shavannah O'Connor,
Kylea Collis,
Garvin Price,
Lucia Wally,
Truck Vo,
Victoria Kaidalova,
Meliza Reese,
Ariana Garcia,
Diane Brown,
Kelsey Giles,
Katina Couch,
Brianna Verway,
Karen Ferris,
Ashley Lecomte,
Kristen Wilkin,
Caitlin Storch,
Alexander Glidden,
Tonya Zakryshek,
Shelby Romero,
Erica Lank,
Connor McCauley,
Alexis Brown,
Paul Gertz,
Tiffany Taylor,
Connor McCaw,
Kaylin Galeen,
Ryan Miles,
Landon Croft,
Zachary Biosma,
Josbeth Godinez,
Casey Glemser,
Millette McConan,
Adra Avgadish,
Caitlin Olson,
Lily Sulima,
KT Smazny,
Catherine Walter,
Ashley Ulencott,
Zoe Haver,
Haley Schultz,
Connor Opie,
Brianne Alita Short,
Matthew Welliver,
Sarah Benata,
Jan Wren,
Jordan Vaughn,
Tanner Sedgwick,
Megan Strom,
Derek Dewar,
Leanne Purdy,
Michael Coughlin,
Jesse Robbins,
Peter Barnes,
Abel Saba,
Allie Swanson,
Torrin Sawyer,
Steffi Pavey,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Education from the College of Education. Stephanie Field,
Kayla Zanol,
Sarah Ugita,
Austin Joseph Moeller,
Julia Richards,
Zachary Cadman,
Tilly Torpy,
Matthew Taylor,
Devon Fry,
Joshua Diederich,
Shelby Wick,
Daniel Markeen,
Katie Graysher,
Dylan Tarver,
Amara Wright,
Brianna Lynn Vowles,
Molly Shibley,
Melody Wakeling,
Randy Holtman,
Emily Erickson,
Kelsey Strain,
Kaylin Hunsaker,
Kendall Wagi,
Adriana Gomez,
Kayla Kapinski,
Christopher Supian,
Amanda Fahrenkoff,
Jung Wang,
Jessica LeBaron,
Alexander Milligan,
Cheyenne Cortezi,
Joseph Vizar,
Audrey Hamill,
Derek Temple,
Howie Harper,
Blake Parker,
Danielle Rea,
Robert Frisch,
Hollyann Wieland,
Alex Moon,
McKenna Smith,
Emmanuel Gitana,
Brenna Curley,
Tessa Landwehr,
Brianna Olson,
Jeremy Church,
Cody Olson,
Shayla Schofield,
Alexis Espinosa,
Timothy Schofield,
Samantha Kearney,
Rebecca Vo,
Justine Bishop,
Hao Ding,
Holly Linderson,
Jennifer Bourbonite,
Emily Johnson,
Bailey Cardwell,
Christina Martin,
Christopher Buckmaster,
Reagan Young,
Thomas Hannon,
Kayla Davis,
Hunter Leon,
Randy Goodnight,
Josh May,
Susanna White,
Jorinda Sang,
Allison Olson,
Min Win,
Catherine Ann Razor,
Taylor Reed,
Shannon Cash,
Callie Bircher,
Savannah Spalding,
Ashley West,
Jessica Lee,
Heather Stams,
Gabriela Fernandez,
Nelia Hahn,
Spencer Klein,
Monica Ziels,
Amanda Nessett,
Sam Gillen,
Kayla Strand,
Travis Kimmerly,
Madison Brown,
Brian Batt,
Sarah Herman,
Quest Osborne,
Erica Bowden,
Danielle Clark,
Taylor Van Meegum,
Eduardo Mendoza,
Lauren Grogan,
Jesus Barragan,
Jamie Gomes,
Eli Leon.
Lisa Savage,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management. Nadine Arnold,
Deirdre Sanborn,
Claire Adams,
Allison Irwin,
Roya Karami,
Sanaya Schreibman,
Desilee Flam,
Carissa Olson,
Caitlin Clutter,
Chelsea Hitchcock,
Jacqueline Chaisis,
Megan Green,
Riley Johnson,
Madison Niksich,
Jenna Richards,
Lauren Brink,
Pulama Nita,
Kylie Schaefer,
Kylina Kerr,
Ryan Taylor,
Caitlin Fahey,
Madison Walden,
Mallory Manaman,
Claudia Hall,
Kelsey Miranda,
Andrea Gutierrez,
Kevin Boris,
Brenda Lopez,
Laura Peter,
Mercedes Enciso,
Erica Hoagland,
Jennifer Escobedo,
Michaela Lyons,
Gerardo Mendoza Tovar,
Arlen Hughes,
Andrew Upchurch,
Rose Hagan.
Presented now are the candidates for the Residency Teaching Certificate from the College of Education. Stephanie Razor,
Andrea Suttle,
Nicole Reiling,
Kelly Joyner,
Kelsey Treat,
Queen Burns,
Kelly Conroy,
Randy Zitterich,
Andrew Kissinger,
Jacob Chinnery,
Emily Kirk,
Katerina Ray,
Rebecca Mullen,
Trang Huang,
Max Waring,
Yuka Mizo,
Mark Anthony Figueroa,
Justin Santalan,
Jarrett Wick,
Haley L. Hill,
Trino Chavez,
Nina Cohn,
Eduardo Gonzalez,
Katie West,
Tate Meyer,
Alexis DePauli,
Emily Nold,
Madeline Kavanaugh,
Jack Thompson,
Allison Corrigan,
Jeremy Villers,
Anna Lee,
Sienna Talbert,
Rachel Baxon,
Savannah Compton,
Madison Burns,
Taya Christensen,
Kara Carpenter,
Haley Tuga,
Lydia Turgeson,
Robin Brown,
Brenna Boone,
Dean Reuterdahl.
Isaiah Mueller.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Sport Management from the College of Education. James Killow,
Britley Barrett,
Dominic Rocky,
Alex Sabatka,
Colby Stricker,
Songlin Wang,
Ryder DeStunder,
Si Cheng Pan,
Michael Larson,
Junwike Chu.
Peter Ho.
Andrew Picton.
Stephen Doherty.
Ariel Fountain.
Marco Rodriguez.
Megan Rootlinger.
Jonathan Kloster.
Anna Andrzejek.
John Thompson.
Paige Goulet.
Jamal Morrow.
Alexandria Joseph.
Chandler Cornell.
Teresa Liebhaber.
Nicole Becker.
Yexing Zhao.
Anders Lindberg.
Haoshen Chen.
Addison Mercer.
Yidrin Wu.
Takahiro Sujimura.
Botao Liu.
Lachlan Thomas Ross.
Feng Ming Pao.
Matthew Niemeyer.
Wu Ying Hu.
Davis Young.
Hao Hong Li.
Case Wagemans.
Yu Jian Xing.
Ryan Burford.
Xingzi Wang.
Enoch Rhodes.
Beu Ji.
Marcos Ordonez.
Yu Manshu.
Marcus Stasco.
Xiao Yangshu.
Jack Parsley.
Minyi Chen.
Craig Silver.
Oi Lam Zi.
Nick Sheehan. Austin Gim. Jacob Leonard.
Jin Chun Zhao.
Stacy Manning.
Yui Xiao.
Kendra Griffin.
Okay, just hold for 1 second.
Melissa Harris.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management with a major in Wine Business Management. Brandon Shrout.
Eric Militich.
Haley Chapman.
Adam Mahama.
Kendall Vasic.
Nicholas Bailey.
Alexia Hoovren.
Gabrielle Tompkins.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business with a major in Management Information Systems. Kevin Martin.
Dorothy Drilovich.
Miles Hansen.
Lindsay Wilson.
Edward David Guanasso.
Joel Padilla.
Anders Hussey.
Joel McDade.
Tyler Holsey.
Mohsin Al-Habsi.
Nicholas Garton.
Zachary Adams.
Russell Madkey.
Garrett D'Angelo.
Nathan Hundaby.
Ryan Poffenroth.
Tyler Travis.
Cody Ross.
Lauren Benvenisti.
Jonathan Arslanian.
Riley Ranch.
Presented now are candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training from the College of Education. Vanessa Punches.
Erica Roscoe.
Jessica Paget.
Jacob Scholand.
Margaret Stephanie.
Wade Griffin.
Marissa Manis.
Ryan Valley.
Sarah Carson.
Daniel Grochin.
Julianne Tannis.
Adam Demlow.
Kayla Smith.
Jenny Lindblom.
Andrew Kahn.
Yanathan Yamani.
Charles Vaughn.
Bizrata Sefa.
Alyssa Wickenhagen.
Faven Hiley.
Taylor Keffler.
Sammy Malashu.
Stephanie Winchell.
Falmata Ahmed.
Rachel Montgomery.
Armando Flores.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the College of Education. Colleen Reynolds.
Bryn Lampman.
Molly Sullivan.
Regan Cunningham.
Connor Wolcott.
Clementina Millay.
Luke Childs.
Tara Saystock.
Zachary Todd.
Mark Marcus.
Alondra Gerard.
Brian Walsh.
Miranda Swanson.
Andon Lewis.
Brenna Benson.
Corey Mickelson.
Carissa Gerard.
Tommy Ho.
Haley Cates.
Catherine Brock.
Mason Portalski.
Aaron Reed.
Denali Pavlich Wheeler.
Aliana Rodriguez.
Maya Pavlich Wheeler.
Marissa Pemberton.
Sierra Newsbaum.
Brannon Tompkins.
Brendan Greenfield.
Darby McKenzie.
Kelly Peterson.
William Van Hoff.
Madison Grady.
Allie Lundberg.
Gregory Spinney.
Peggy Noble.
Shannon Cribben.
Jasmine Holstrom.
Riley Roth.
Tony Chuan.
Molly Stoller.
Tula Parks.
Jordan Barbary.
Devin Pritchard.
Zachary Velasco.
Alfonso Lopez.
Kendall Iverson.
Connor Oswald.
Jordan Browning.
Austin Stone.
Max Reyes.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in entrepreneurship. John Pavolka.
Alexa Werner.
Ivan Galindo.
Sarah Joy Cundiff.
Ryan Yusufian.
Regina Snyder.
Evan Moore.
Casey Howell.
Jake Greer.
Isabella Watt.
John Frank.
Kristen Lugro.
Walter Gibson.
Nicholas Fisher.
Yava Adama Konkute.
Jordan Agtarap.
Johnny Hall.
Lily Anna Long.
John Jeffrey.
Drew Thompson.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in finance. Blaze John Sheely.
Caitlin Liu.
Janea Rangel.
Miranda Garr.
Joshua Freimark.
Adriana Kidwell.
Kyle Narden.
Julia Johnson.
Kimberly Holgren Panchana.
Kendra Morshak.
Kirsten Armstrong.
Zachary Taylor.
Aaron Muxlow.
Elisha Badua.
Kyle Bowman.
Taylor Dijani.
Itzel Chavez.
Alex Urbina.
Riley Jumper.
Jorge Zepeda.
Marcus Oden.
Karina Gonzalez.
Brian Graham.
Alyssa Quintos.
Hafiz Fari.
Shelby Monson.
Danielle Kranz.
Dustin Rohde.
Natasaya Tudahatuniwa.
Sage Dixon Galbraith.
Catherine Kramer.
Vadim Turlock.
Devin Ehlert.
Wesley Lowe.
Christina Rombach.
Tyler Barnard.
Alexandra Stakos.
Carly Estes.
Margaret Eliason.
Reagan Lowe.
Louis Arroyo.
Jessica Cox.
Rishav Sharma.
Nicholas Cruz.
Sam Johnson.
Nicholas Bowe.
Brock Meidel.
Octavio Moreno Preciado.
Carl Lovestead.
Riley Evans.
Cooper Fry.
Maxwell Dellin.
Kevin Lynn.
Elijah Alexander Jones.
Daniel Persa.
Gina Koopmans.
Justice Doa.
Nathaniel Gordon.
Joshua Tinsler.
Taylor Hepner.
Joseph Jager.
Heather Pettis.
Wenli Wei.
Allison Nunn.
Yanlan Liu.
Bailey Steed.
Shi Chen Yuan.
Hannah Smith.
Hao Han Jiang.
Anna Bailey.
Xin Hao Guo.
Cherokee Kim.
Hao Shi.
Talia Quintero.
Brian Bickle.
Maxwell Van Lane Seal.
Andrew Lawler.
Howell Dacus.
Dustin Patchen.
Alyssa Rizel Santos.
Olivia Mond.
Aaron Saunderson.
Tyler Krakenberger.
Koji Agashira.
Sarah Krakenberger.
Ivan Solis.
Peng Van Hu.
Balin Barton.
Natalie Nigerian.
Jeremy Maldonado.
Benjamin Stanford.
Madeline St. John.
Sierra Sharp.
Kyliana Johnson.
David Cho.
Alexis Garcia.
Katie Porter.
Michelle Berry.
Jarrett Silberman.
Erica Chandler.
Austin Whitman.
Austin Rabinowitz.
Christopher Koback.
Andrew Egan.
Connor Clifford.
Michelle Thompson.
Riley Drumheller.
Aaron Sandquist.
Jeffrey Pierce.
Matthew Brady.
Mitchell Lauterbach.
Jessica Pruneda.
Luke Scalzo.
Colby Kavanaugh.
Riker Steinborn.
Derek All.
Kyle O'Malley.
Alexandria McKay.
Zachary Walters.
Haley Donworth.
Darian Cuter.
Maricela Diaz.
Kristen Droog.
Carla Rabadan.
Gabrielle Gilbertson.
Joseph Raftis.
Marissa Landers.
Arthur Solness.
Carolyn Fordyce.
Mackenzie Nealon.
Mian Dai.
Adrian Leonard.
Mo Zhang.
Alyssa Noland.
Zane Kariania.
Hannah Burns.
Fani Tijalingam.
Emily Bafto.
Eric Gata.
Katie Bairdy.
Joshua Allen.
Logan Dozier.
Dino Avadega.
Nathaniel Asbury.
Jonathan Catterfeld.
Sydney Nelson.
Ko Tran.
Jesse McGee.
Tu Chu Lewis.
Thomas Davidson.
Nick Beerley.
Abby Lushai.
Camden McLeod.
Natasha Sound.
Drew Frame.
Alicia McKinney.
Parth Patel.
Mackenzie Kapua Lane.
Kyle Graff.
Neil Holbrook.
Bryce Benevicinity.
Andrew Christensen.
Joseph Shanks.
Lucas Pervanich.
Adam Pitt.
Kylie Tirana.
Denver Donan.
Annie Weaver.
Gabriela Sabolsa.
Willow Neely.
Salwa Alarimi.
Allison Claggett.
Lucas Gravel.
Daniel Elliott.
Shane Pirati.
Drew Quinlan.
Gerard Heine.
Matthew Herman.
Samuel Malise.
Ryan Seifkis.
Ryan Lucas.
Caleb Bradford.
Will Krosner.
Elizabeth Shireen.
Max Christman.
Jessica Mazik.
Leslie Marr.
Claire James.
Danielle Hatlin.
Jordan Buckles.
Rebecca Priestley.
Vanessa Sineground.
Anna Osborne.
Zach Nygaard.
Mitchell McGee.
Bradley Weber.
Megan Haas.
Greg Klein.
Parker Phillipson.
Evan Duskin.
Alec Johnson.
Isabella Campanero.
Nicholas Smith.
Leanne Hirata.
Kristen Jarvis Fisher.
Lilia Johnson.
Maxwell Cordell.
Lauren Louie.
Andrew Schaefer.
Krista Lee.
Shane Heath.
Carrie Wagner.
Nicholas Meza.
Juliana Solomon.
Grant Pattison.
Brooke Chapman.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in marketing. Christina Mariel Larson.
Lauren Nichols.
Lindsay Kerr.
Emily Hall.
Lindsay Fisher.
Brendan Rexis.
Cammie Pettengill.
Forrest Graber.
Megan Lester.
Catherine Ware.
Hannah Godlove.
Shelby Hine.
Hannah Slater.
Kelly Hilton.
Allison Middlestat.
Samantha Hammer.
Dominique Perry.
Ann Anderst.
Morgan Coyle.
Janae Hunter.
Linda Vittenantharat.
Sharif Yusuf.
Aspen Robo.
Mackenzie McConnell.
Holly Exner.
Alexander Cade.
Madeline Willock.
Caitlin Crescenti.
Emma Bryans.
Amanda Adkins.
Caroline Kroon.
Silamawit Gizatu.
Paige Williams.
Lauren Brudvik.
Jamie Peterson.
Demetia Young.
Cassidy Sorensen.
Catalina Torres.
Julianne Smith.
Kyle Gates.
Ellie Six.
Maxwell Tone.
Taylor Lang.
Alexa Bickle.
Hannah Stewartson.
Amanda Moss.
Taryn Fredericks.
Ty Baird.
Lily Jacobson.
Alexandra Gregorick.
Michaela Hansen.
Sarah Hartman.
Allison Harrington.
Kyle Fries.
Lauren Jones.
Ashley Phillips.
Nicholas Begg.
Miranda Buchans.
Brooks Bonham.
Keelan Mikelar.
Austin Stone.
Arsenia Ivanoev.
Emily Dingman.
Andrew Huh.
Alexis Jackson.
Ashley Hagstrom.
Julia Bell.
Christian Ordonez.
Jacob Mussman.
Keegan Monson.
Luke Pillant.
Claudia Snope.
Jesse Trapp.
Kaylin Sell.
Veronica Tinajero.
Kirsten Fisher.
Morgan Wilson.
Taylor Tolley.
Katie Wiley.
Megan Hartnett.
Tori Bouts.
Melissa Alberts.
Catherine Finch.
Ian Korzenecki.
Elaine Pearson.
Carrie Colby.
Catherine Baber,
Taylor Gale,
Keaton Johns,
Christiana James,
Brett Hannaford,
Hannah Van Court,
John Bradley Sullivan,
Mac Berry,
Catherine Tyson,
Matt Martin,
Caitlin Jones,
Colleen Hess,
Taylor Meadows,
Ashley Larson,
Alexandra Winnie,
McKenna Smith,
Mirren Adami,
Allison Pearson,
Emily Dwyer,
Brooklyn Miller,
Michaela Parrott,
Claire Hiskin,
Haley Scar,
Nick Deneen,
Jordan Puo,
Molly McDade,
Hannah Stevens,
Sarah Stevens,
Madison Berkeley,
Asia Lee,
Austin Filkins,
Emily Robinson,
Donovan Cummings,
Jesse Marvin,
Matthew Paxson,
Paige Sullivan,
Zachary Goodpaster,
Fadomo Ali,
Donovan Aldridge,
Shoit Mahari,
Hugo Ramirez,
Shelby Jones,
Selena Santa Cruz,
Travis Fish,
Andrew Crone,
Haley Pettis,
Carrie Long,
Raylene Prey,
Keenan Williams,
Callie Coleman,
Colton Rockwell,
Allison Milligan,
Jacob Staniszewski,
Tony Lynn Adams,
Taylor Foley,
Sophia Steele,
Megan Ulias,
Molly Hall,
Miranda McPadden,
Amber Ruspashan,
Ellis Twan,
Brooke Morris,
Rose Dang,
Kelly Marie Langan,
Raleigh Newen,
Danielle Figoni,
Jaden Boker,
Karina Nevis,
Dallas Jones,
Molly Peterson,
Brant Wark,
Maria Ekman,
Michaela Presta,
Nicole Sauter,
Courtney Louie,
Allie McGuire,
Ainsley Besmer,
Natasha Barron,
Jiaming Ma,
Joshua Coleman,
Churchill Wong,
Marta Mueller,
Evan Krabel,
Ava Tolcatcher,
Brett Diefendorf,
Cynthia Hang,
Aaron Peterson,
Aaron Weber,
Ryan Powell,
Chi Chung Che,
Matthew Jacobson,
Chase Colton,
George Foley,
Sebastian Dazinski,
Nicholas Swab,
Jan Wolfesberg,
Jackson Warfield,
Dominic Orsillo,
Stephen Dowden,
Jensen Marail,
Trevor Creek,
Tyler Ackerman,
Zachary Johnson,
Nate DeRider,
Joseph Rhiness,
Spencer Ferisis,
Isaac Dotson,
Andrew Graff,
Derek Putman,
Sean Frankenfield,
Kelsey Jackson,
Christopher Bryant,
Haley Rose Love.
Cheyenne Petrie,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in International Business. Angel Perez,
Brenna Yost,
Kevin Lindquist,
Hannah McNamara,
Renata O'Connell,
Derek Wallace,
Callie Watanabe,
David Barrett.
Cody Olson.
Fatima Misaitif.
Peyton Meyer.
Tyler Sanchez.
Savannah Steed.
Robert Galucci.
Shaylin Hawthorne.
Emily Surakman.
Yifi Liu.
Kaylee O'Brien.
Chengjin Lin.
Dalton Johnson.
Junjae Tan.
Austin Adam.
Dongyu Huang.
Mackenzie Britton.
Juan Garcia.
Samuel Horowitz.
John Jessup.
Sophia Arnone.
Girish Choman.
Brittany Kruger.
Yusum Chong.
Kara Clark.
Edith Rangel.
Danny Thorin.
Yi Lok Enoch Kwok.
Shelby DeLapp.
Samuel Davis.
Catherine Baker.
Chi-Ki Shao.
Emily Egan.
Su Ling Chang.
Anthony Schultz.
Yuyuan Wang.
Danielle Darden.
Marcos Barrow.
Alonzo Lopez Meza.
Joshua Dornbush.
Derek Wolf.
Cassidy Adams.
Elise Locke.
Daniel Zabalos.
Stacy Reynolds.
Xiao Yu Lai.
Safira Malidina.
Xinghua Chen.
Emily Ann Tron.
Jinpeng Zhu.
Nicole Thaler.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Management and Operations. James Beal.
Wesley Franks.
Derek Darlington.
Alexandra Gallersrud.
Alex Cortez.
Sierra Busor.
Deanna Irvin.
Emmanuel Sauer.
Christine Warren.
Zachary Malmberg.
Ian Markham.
Erica Brower.
Haley Dreyer.
Gary Narwhal.
Courtney Bogart.
Andrew Foreman.
Lauren Bogard.
McCartney McQuarrie.
Jacob Knapp.
Benjamin Shadell.
Christopher Kuiper.
Hayden Gilmore.
Conrad Larned.
Morgan Ross.
Sovat Sun.
Tegan Whiteley.
Kevin Kim.
Adam Albrecht.
Minji Lai.
Sarah Lundeen.
Keyshawn Coleman.
Alexis Williamson.
Cameron Olson.
Cassandra Morgan.
Janessa Nieto.
Jesse Weed.
Talia DeLeon.
Jane Walter.
Anthony Chope.
Haley Campbell.
Brenda Garcia.
Keston Merritt.
Colin Lloyd.
Courtney Pace.
Madison Muzatko.
Adriana Asira.
Liana Sims.
Connor O'Neill.
Josh Mago.
Eric Anderson.
Joseph Amaro.
Robert Rink.
Jade Schwepston.
Matt Haddo.
Brooklyn Adams.
Jack Ramsey.
Amber Dixon Skelton.
Esrieta Rosales.
Shelby Feichter.
Nicole Clements.
Alexis Franklin.
Laura Guido.
Elizabeth Parrish.
Elizabeth Medina.
Nicole Hare.
Crystal Lyric Arnold.
Caitlin Aiken.
Kiefer Deniston.
Jill Nichols.
Catherine Hill.
Abdul Razak Al Khalid.
Hannah Bartow.
Dean Lightfoot.
John Reichel.
Madison Lind.
Ellen Gordon.
Joshua Lind,
Spencer Anderson,
Yasmin Omaze,
Eric Bierkestrand, Lance Lieski, Zachary Garner, Catherine Marsh, McKenna Rice, Sierra Brown, Kaylin King, Jamie Jones, Dylan Howe, Kyle Engberg, Bobby Stevenson, Allison Borgita, Justin Huynh, Holly Moore, Megan Martinez, Jacob Kappas, Edmund Meyer, Randy Surf, Leoma James, McKenna Martin, Ely Porca, Hyungu Kong, Hunter Jordinger, Brianna Fee, Sonia Lozano, Philip Mazurek, Libby Peterson, Timothy Carney, Allison Boston, Samuel Martinez, Nicholas Nguyen, Alexander Simpson, Jackson Hasselness, Courtney Jeffson, Brooklyn Gruditi, Alex Payton, Carly Tinsley, Taylor Graham, Keela Emi, Devin Truby, Trevor Williams, Kyle Simchuk, Aaron Palavoy, Dennis Farrell,
just to get us ready for the last part of this, let me have one more Go Cougs on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Cougs. Sounds awesome. Graduates of 2017, please stand. You may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you've earned your academic degree. Congratulations and Go Cougs!
Now let's show our Cougar pride as we stand and sing the Washington State University Fight Song. And you may now be seated.
We have to compliment the group because that was by far the best fight song of the 3 ceremonies. Well, before we conclude, I want to thank the WSU community and all the workers and volunteers for making today a special day for our graduates. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. Well, this concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party is departed and you're excused by the ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional and Go Cougs!
Ushers, you may now excuse the graduates.